Now let's learn about machine learning. Many times people interchangeably use artificial intelligence and machine learning, which is not true actually. Machine learning is just a subdomain of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a very big domain and machine learning is a subdomain of artificial intelligence. So what is machine learning? So machine learning is a process of creating algorithms that can modify themselves without human intervention, and they learn all this thing from the data. Okay, so that is machine learning. Who creates those machine learning algorithm? Actually, data scientists and data engineers are the people who create machine learning algorithms. These algorithms are called models, also machine learning models. Yeah. So now what does a model contain? A model is a combination of programming codes, complex statistical formulas and mathematical formulas. So they are not easy to create. It is really difficult to create machine learning models. You need very diversified skills of computer skills, statistical skills and mathematical skills. In machine learning, there are two major steps or components, you can say. One is the modeling. So modeling, as I explained, is the process of creating that application, code or algorithm, simply you can say, or you can say model. Okay, all these terms are fine. So modeling, first part is a modeling. Second and most very important component is the training, where you train the model for something, for some task, the task you have created to accomplish the task. So let's take a very real world example and then we will come to a computer example. When you have a small child with you, how do you train something? For example, you have to train him that this is a glass. So you show him and tell him, oh, this is a glass, bring the glass to me, and he sees many times the glass and different shapes of the glass, and he start understanding that okay, this is called glass. This is called a training process. So similarly, let's take a computer examples. So email filtering. Now most of the emails, whenever email comes, it filters out that this is a spam email and this is a normal email that lands into your input inbox. So email filtering is also an algorithm, a model. So what happens once data scientists create a model using statistical formulas, and then and in the model they keep the formulas to analyze the text of the email from various aspects, because text of the email, if you see the spam email, they contains a special kind of text. There is a greed in the text, there is a offer in the text, and there are sentences like you have won $1 million amount, or there are many sign of exclamations and so on. And that is actually the formulas that can understand those things, those symbols, that those language, those signs. That is a creation of the model. Then in second step, what scientists do, they create sample data, that here are 500 emails, those are different type of spam emails. So they provide those spam emails to the algorithm. So algorithm learns just like a child, oh, these are the spam emails. Similarly, scientists provide them the non-spam email, normal emails, and model analyze those emails and understands that, oh, how to classify spam emails and non-spam emails. So that is a process of modeling and training an algorithm. Now let's create a differentiation between machine learning algorithms and conventional programming algorithms. What is the difference between these two? This is a very common question that comes to programmers' mind. The people who have done the programming, they normally think that, okay, so what is the difference between these two? So let's try to understand with an example. First of all, conventional programming, what happens? A developer write very specific instruction code to process data and produce the desired outcome. So it is a line of code, 50, 500, 5,000 lines of code that runs in a sequence that have various decision making and that produce a result. That is a conventional programming. Machine learning is a very different way of doing programming, if I would say, that has mathematical, very complex mathematical formulas, statistical formulas, computer codes that can actually learn from the data they are getting. Okay, so let's take an example. Now suppose you go back to you go back 15 years, you go 15 years back, okay, and YouTube has recently introduced, and YouTube offers you a page where you can select, okay, these are the 5 singers I listen their songs very frequently, or I love their songs, and YouTube started giving you showing you their songs along with other content. So that is a conventional programming code written in the YouTube. Now if you are in today's age and you are using YouTube algorithm notice that what kind of songs you are listening, or what kind of songs you are watching, what are their genres, what type of music is there, what are the singers you normally listen a song of those singers, and it divides similar to that. So on various hundreds of different parameter, it it understand your preferences. Maybe you listen some different kind of song, a really upbeat song in the morning and quite relaxing song in the evening. So it understand all your preferences and start giving you suggestion on or recommendation based on your data, your preferences. So this is the difference between machine learning and the conventional programming. So let's sum it up. So machine learning is a process where we create algorithms that can learn automatically from data. And there are two processes in the machine learning science. One is the modeling, second one is training. And we saw various examples, for example, how email spam works, how training works, and what is its learning process. And then we saw what is the difference between machine learning and conventional programming. I hope it really makes a sense to you now that what is the meaning of machine learning. You can define what is an algorithm, what is a model and algorithm, and what is the difference between machine learning and conventional programming.